just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. You was only 21 with a son on the run, no. You was living in the jungle. Got charged for a murder and some weed and a gun, no. You was moving like Rumbo. Did your time like a champ, never rumble. You was on the wrong path, you was young, though. You ain't never let it break you, stay humble. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the fire and the pain in my mama's eyes. I was just a little boy, I always wondered why. Cause you couldn't help raise me by her side. I was taught to speak the truth and never tell a lie. But I know you wasn't capable of homicide. You was just a real nigga, always down to ride. I thank God that he gave you a second time. You got caught up in the field, but you still alive. For the fam, yeah, I know you never jeopardized. All the time that you did it only made you wise. Collect call 30 seconds, yeah, I love you. Learned a lot of life lessons from my uncles. This a letter to my pops up top, and it's still fuck cops. I don't eat pork chops, no. So we got the city on lock, it's going down, young jock, yeah. Then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line.
All these trials, tribulations, all these trials, situations, trials we be facing, times we was waiting. Now we at the finish line, now we at the finish line.
Damn near fell, got the call on my cell that my pops got robbed and he got shot up. I was working at SP, that was in KP. I was focused on making me $1. His business got lost, his life almost cost. I was in the parking lot thinking about my grandma. He got sent home back to Trini, had to make a way up, and some youngins tried to take it off from him. I remember days right before I graduate, had to go to Jersey. It was visits in the state pen. On the other side of the class, yeah, things moved at the time, now I really couldn't face him. I ain't understand till my mom sat me down like a man, and that day, yeah, it changed me forever. I wanted revenge, but I'ma get it when I make it out. And I put him in that Miami weather. Combos on the WhatsApp got me moving real tight, cause you never turn your back even when it got spooky. Know for a fact you ain't cut me no slack. You would rewind time, yeah, like it was a movie. But it's real life and we gotta look ahead. Glad you alive, I don't gotta say you dead. Only the strong survive, it's the reason you here. Chance to the next couple years, yeah. Then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line.
요즘 내 일기가 재미없어진 이유를 찾았어. I've been wasting all this time finding words to let go. Cause I'm looking for Neverland, backtracking on memory lanes, hoping it's not just a wonder. I can't be watching, waiting for changes, wondering for the right time. Cause I noticed we came to a pavement that crumbles. It's just a merry-go-round. I don't think it's you, might be me. There's just so many things going on. But when I'm with you, it feels so new. Cause I'm on the secret, I'm all alone falling. With you, tell me why it's so hard to choose. Going yes.
It's exactly 4 minutes past 8, and of course it's time to get locked in with your favorite morning breakfast show, which is the Vooka Breakfast Show. Your energetic start to the day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity. We are now live on YouTube, and we're also live on Underground Radio. Do make sure that you connect with us across all social media platforms. And of course, if you want to dial us in, the number to dial is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. So the hashtag that you need to use, is the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, just to get locked in on this beautiful Thursday morning, the 28th of May 2026. So you know that you have a lot of things that we're going to be unpacking with you. All we need you to do is just to share your thoughts with us, your sentiments, and let us engage just to make this morning very, very beautiful, because we have an update, of course, that we want to share with you, and we also want to hear from you. What are your thoughts in terms of that? So with that being said, 5 minutes into 8 o'clock, what I need you to do is to let me know what you think, because there's a very interesting headline that has just come through this morning, which is we're gonna regard it whether a genius move or a safer bet. The holiday promise that Mr. President is promising people, right? So Bafana have their squad, and the nation has hope, of course, for the 2026 FIFA World Cup that will be taking place in Brazil, Mexico, and Canada. And there's even talk of a public holiday. But here's an interesting twist. Was that promise made out of pure belief or a little bit of strategy? Be honest. Is this about confidence in a win or confidence that it won't happen? Imagine that you are sitting with your team, maybe over breakfast or coffee, and someone brings it up. If Bafana wins the World Cup, we get a public holiday. Everyone laughs a little bit, and then there's a debate that begins, and one person states that means the president really believes. Another says maybe he knows it's a safe promise to make. I mean, European countries, they will make sure that no African country will win the FIFA World Cup the way it's so competitive. So if somebody says the president know what he's doing, maybe we can say yes. I think we're gonna give you that. So in terms of because other people, while some seem it is bold show of national confidence, I wonder if it's a promise with a very low risk, right? And we do have some perspectives, and we also want to hear from you. What are your perspectives in terms of Bafana winning the World Cup and South Africa having a day, where they won the World Cup, right? So some of the perspectives, the believers say leaders should inspire hope. This is about backing the team and uniting the country. That means the president really believes that the team is going to go out there and give their all. And then the skeptics are, let's be honest, it's an easy promise if the odds are very slim. I mean, I think I'm not going to be part of the believers, because realistically speaking, we just need to look at how things are. You understand? And then we have the optimist. Big statements can energize a nation. Sometimes belief alone can drive surprising results in sport. Yes, I mean, sports is unpredictable, so anything can happen. Maybe Bafana can reach a semi-final. Bafana can go through all the way to the final and shock the nation and shock nations out there, right? But the realist, I think this is where I also come in, because historically World Cup wins are dominated by a handful of countries. So maybe this is more symbolic than practical, which is true. You look at the history and you look at the stats of Portugal, Spain, Germany, England. They have one of the best players in the world, in the universe, if I can like that.
You're stretching it now.
Yeah, they have the best players
in the universe.
Yeah, Spain, you put Portugal, you put Argentina, you put Germany. South Africa won't compete, guys.
So has Spain played against Mars?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That he's stretching it.
I
way
mean,
too far.
who's in Jupiter now?
Exactly.
Who's in Mars?
Exactly. That's the point.
Musk.
Yeah, we don't know anyone.
So you can't say
Elon
the
Musk.
universe.
Elon Musk. Who say Mars?
Who's in Mars? Then if he's in Mars,
Saturday.
let him bring whatever that's in Mars and come and compete with us. Because as of currently, we can say boldly that these teams are the best in the universe.
Say in South Africa, my
Lionel
brother.
Messi is the best player in the universe.
in the world, in the world
the
show.
universe.
I'll give it to you, but
Who's the
as
best in the
opposed to
universe?
we don't know. We
Who's
don't
the
know what's
best?
out there.
No, we know.
Until you know, you can't.
No, but right now
put
we know.
forward such bold claims.
Right now we know.
In the world.
In the
Yeah,
universe.
on Earth. Yes,
In the universe.
we have one of the best players, but it's a very ambitious claim.
It's true,
that the president is. I saw people getting excited on social media, and I was wondering like what's happening here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think we know, guys. We know in terms of like, and this is not to sound as if I don't have confidence or
Yeah.
you know, kanyata or anything of that nature. But like, guys, like, come on. Yeah, like South Africa, like no. At club level, maybe. Club level, we know we have the top 3 teams in the country that can try and compete as best as they can.
Yeah.
I mean, now Sundowns, as we speak, Sundowns is one of the best in on the continent, right?
Yeah.
But as opposed to the club in its, or rather the national team in itself, when it comes to soccer, hey, no man, we haven't done so great on a national level in terms of soccer specifically. Rugby, cricket, netball, yeah, no man, I like those teams, those national teams, yeah, have come through for us. And in other sporting codes, of course, athletics, we've done quite well. I know rowing, we didn't do so well in some years. A couple of years ago, on the Olympics, during the Olympics. But there are sporting codes where South Africa actually excels and does exceptionally well, right? But when it comes to soccer, guys, like, yeah, no, I wouldn't rank us as like one of the top national teams in the world, you know. That first goal in 2010 when Simphiwe Shabalala scored it seemed like promising. It seemed like, okay, guys, Matita are there. And that was a good team. That was an exceptional team. Shabalala, Letsulunyane, I think Katla was part of that team. In the goalpost, we had Itumelen Kune, we had Munip Josephs. Like, we had a very good team.
Yeah.
But like, we still couldn't necessarily hang at that level. Because it's very competitive. In 2018 or 2014, the oldest player in the German national team was 25 years old. That was the oldest player. In the German national team now. You're old, Chief.
Even now, man.
You're old.
19-year-olds, they're doing wonders.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then Rona Mole, we go with 43-year-olds. Guys, come on. Like, Matita, like, no, like, not in a bad way, but like, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Like, I don't
even think we're gonna get
I
there.
doubt we're even in the top 20 teams
We are not.
as a national team.
We just need to be honest.
We understand. And the style of football that's played on Africa versus in Europe and
Europe
other parts
is
of the
far.
world. Guys, no, man. We're about showboating, we're about flair, we're about style, we're about taking it easy. It's like you know, that dancing type of thing.
Yeah.
There's yeah, boy, show me your number, boy. You know, like there's a way that South Africans are when it comes to playing football, man. It's a lifestyle. It's a, you know, it's a culture thing, man. It
That's
goes.
European coaches are trying to fight mostly, that the standard of football and the tradition of how football is played in
Yeah.
South Africa is different to Europe. That's why we are behind.
Absolutely.
Because if we are trying to compare, you know, using something else just to compare our football, we can say South Africa is like, we are comparing South Africa with China when it comes to technology. That's how far we are when it comes to like the
Okay,
standard
I don't
of
think-
football.
no, I don't think
we
we're
are.
that far.
Guys,
We are.
guys, we are far.
No,
like,
man.
honestly, the level of football that's played in Europe, guys, like, you don't understand. Because The reason why World Cup is considered one of the best tournaments across all sporting codes is because firstly, it has 48 teams. Rugby, we can argue, there's few teams that are the best. We can say New Zealand, England, Ireland, South Africa, those 4 teams are the best.
You should have started with South Africa.
Yes, South Africa
Australia
currently is number 1 in the world, right? New Zealand is number 2, and then I think we have Ireland and England or Australia following them up, right? So having those teams compete, right, with other teams, yes, the tournament will be competitive, but we know, like, it's predictive. Even if you had to bet, you know who is going to win. But with the World Cup, like, it's so different. This year, we don't know because of all of the national teams, most of the national teams across all Europe.
The good ones.
The good ones.
Yeah. Are they in the... And I think it was rigged.
Well
I'm sorry. I can argue it and say that it was rigged, especially the group that we were put in. No, guys, it was rigged. Why is our first game in turning Mexico? Ne?
Yeah.
Like, no, man. Like, the group that we're in is rigged. And Ramaphosa knows very well. I'm sorry. But he knows very well.
How strong is Mexico?
Mexico. I mean, yesterday we were just looking for the players who featured in 2010 FIFA World Cup, because I think right now Manuel Neuer is the player with the most World Cup caps, the goalkeeper of Germany. So yeah, Mexico has good players, but one thing they always do is they look for players who play in like England or Spain that feature in the squad. So as of currently, we know Raúl Jiménez plays for is it Burnley? I forgot. But yeah, he is one of the players that we are looking forward to seeing in the World Cup. Ochoa, one of the best goalkeepers in Mexico. But yeah, they were playing with Ghana, I think last week. They won 2-0. So Mexico is quite good. They
have a decent team.
Yeah, they have a decent team.
Yeah, they have quite a decent
our team is the team that we were watching on this year's AFCON, right? And they didn't do so good. We saw Jorge mentally, physically, they can't compete. You know, when you go out there, you
with
need
the demands.
Be prepared.
Yes, sir.
Like physically, I think one of the most important things physically, guys. Like, I'm trying to imagine Relebohile Mokoena going against who's the biggest. Yo, guys, yo. We have Makehi. Like, those guys are big.
Yeah.
Like, it's big guys. So they make sure, physically, you need to match the standard. So what the president is doing, Vele, he knows that, guys.
Yeah, that's why I get it. Nah, it's
unrealistic.
It's
You've been a D student all your life.
No, I mean, man.
Distinction.
Yeah.
Right, because grade 1, grade 11, you're getting D.
Yeah.
And then matric, I'm like, no, tolama distinction.
Get
you a car.
And you know very well, when your high school career, the past 4 grades, you know, you haven't done better than a C. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then, no, that was a please. No.
I mean,
Ravota this year, Ravota. Like, we're facing serious problems in the world.
No, but I think this is the what do you call the send-off that they're going to hold on the 30th. I think it's it's important just to give them courage and, you know, just give them hope, man. Or guys, go out there, do your best. We know that this is a very difficult competition, especially they're making it hard for African teams to even progress in the competition, because that's one of the things that they're making sure. But kudos and big ups to Mr. Motsepe, man, Patrice Motsepe, by making sure that the football standard is, you know, getting to where it needs. Because currently, I think Mamelodi Sundowns, like, they walked away with $6 million by winning the CAF Champions League. So the more money the competition has, that means the teams are going to improve. The standard of football is going to improve. Also, he was talking about the transport networking between, you know, the countries in the continent, because some teams, they find it very difficult to travel to other countries. So it has to be a thing that traveling is something that is very easy, so that they can go and compete with other teams out there, right? But with this one of the World Cup, Mr. President, we know what you're trying to do, and there is no going to be a
public holiday.
Unless you say, let's win AFCON.
But South Africa, Baba happy.
I mean, Africa
Guys,
Cup
like,
of Nations.
let's
start there first. Let's start there.
Actually,
you understand.
Actually, let's win on the continent first before wanting to take it to the rest of the world. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Like, stop patronizing us. Like, I'm sorry, but like, what are you doing? It's exactly the analogy that Manana just used. No, Ntwana, we're not grade 8 to 11. You've never done better than a C. You've never done ever. The last national team in South Africa that could have possibly gone all the way through during the World Cup was back in like what, 94, 95? Come on, tuning, come on. Yes, that's the national team. Do you understand? That was 30 years ago, 31 years ago, guys. That was during democracy, when democracy was gained in South Africa, guys. Like when the first democratic elections happened. That's the last time that we had a national team that could have. We're not saying they would have won the World Cup. They could have possibly gone through the stages of the World Cup and possibly got into the final or like the semi-final. Won't understand. That's the national team in the Rishabila. And there's nothing wrong, guys. And you go out and you have a good time. That's fine. But I think the approach that we have in terms of how we execute our football in South Africa is quite different to how they do it in Europe.
Yeah.
You understand? It's fast-paced football. I don't watch soccer that much. I don't watch sport that much. But it's fast-paced football. It's amped up more. You understand? The entire time, the entire 45 minutes, Chief, we're going. The game maybe slows down for like 5 minutes out of the 90. Maybe it slows down maybe to try and recenter ourselves and stuff like that. But now no, man, no, I'm sorry. No, he's really patronizing the country. He is completely, and it's frustrating. Dude, why are you like putting people's hopes up?
Yeah,
and knowing very well, no, man, no. So, but anyway, it also doesn't mean that we're taking anything away from Machita, who are going to represent the country. We're absolutely behind them. And you know what South Africa does? When South Africa says it supports you, it will support you to the end.
Yeah.
To the end. So we're with them all the way to the end. It matters not how well or how bad they do in the World Cup, but we're there with our national team. Machita are going to do absolutely exceptionally well, and we'll be there supporting and cheering them on as hard as we can. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the final squad, of course, has been announced of who is going to the World Cup. So we wish the guys all the best. The send-off will be on the 30th. I think they're playing Nicaragua on a friendly, and then after the friendly, they are going straight to Mexico for the 2026 World Cup. The first game is on the 11th of June, and the game, I think it's going to be around the AMs, right? Because time difference this side, right? So yeah, for those who will have the time to watch the game in the AMs, we will let you know what time, and of course more information will be shared in terms of that. But yeah, with that being said, we want to hear what are your thoughts. 23 minutes past 8, it is the time. What I'm gonna do is to take a short break, and then when I come back, we are of course going to unpack some of the content that we have for you this morning.
So easy for me to say what I'm thinking.
for radio, the underground.
Yeah, stepping in the spot like she own it, looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Talk of the city with that body, always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? girl. That energy got me going. Yeah, that thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. She says she need me like heartbeat. Drive me the bed like a RV. Hugging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. It's my baby. That thing's so vibrant. Keys to your heart, baby girl. Ewe muleji, to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila, vanemia yila.
너의 중요하다는 words. It's for you, it's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? 찾아 Right here, right now Yeah, yeah, yeah 너를 찾으면 안 되는 걸까 왜 그런 거야 I'm okay just the way I am I'm okay with what I do 지금 이대로도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know you know I don't want to know I don't want no more no more I don't want to know Gotta get up now Gotta get up now I don't have to know Gotta get up now Get up, yeah I'm okay Just the way I am You know I'm okay Just the way I am You know
And of course, some good music just to start this beautiful Thursday morning, and of course, take you through what will be a good day. And of course, songs are coming through, and it's only good tunes right there. Right now, of course, song titled Bonafide by I Am Mean. It is 41 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock, and you know that you can connect with us across all social media platforms. It is the Vooka Breakfast Show, your energetic start to the day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. We are live on YouTube. We are also live on Underground Radio. And of course, to enhance the experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show, you can switch to Underground Radio. And if you're listening right there, you can send us, of course, your voice note or your comment just to let us know what are your thoughts by dialing 06049333226. That's 06049333226. The hashtag to use on YouTube is the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. I see right there on the comment section, Mr. Mimni came through and say a very good morning, Mavuga Mashle, Underground Radio DBN, and of course our best energetic Vooka team on a beautiful sunny Thursday morning. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag C Vugile, and she say hashtag wishing you a wonderful blessed day ahead. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Very good morning, and I hope those words are going to get across to everyone who is listening and watching. Right before the break, we were just discussing what the president has promised a lot of South Africans, which is if South Africa or Bafana win the FIFA World Cup, we will have a public holiday dedicated to that. But with that being said, you know that we always have some of the interesting things and some of the things that you might have missed during your time when you were doing history, because we know that when it comes to history, it tends to hide itself in so many events that took place. So we're going to be helping you with that, informing you and educating you with some of those things. So I just want you to let us know what you think, and of course what are your thoughts when it comes to that. Let us hang out and have some great time. With that being said, let me just get straight into the first historical event that took place, which was on the 28th of May, this day in 1950. So a resolution calling for African countrywide to stay at home in protest against the Unlawful Organization Act is taken in Durban. Right, Africans made a unanimous resolution for a national day of mourning and protest, on which Africans countrywide would be ordered to stay home. The resolution was taken during a rally held in Durban on the 28th of May, this day in 1950. So if you have any idea of how this took place, you can let us know and share with us on the comment section by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Did you know anything about this thing? A resolution calling for Africans countrywide to stay home. I mean, it shows that
this I've never heard of.
Yeah, these things of staying home, they have been there. It's just that we haven't paid attention, so much. I mean, with the Group Areas Act, when you just look deep into it, that was a call for people to be mobilized in a way that things could be done, on the background. We know how our government would swiftly, move around and make decisions that would make citizens feel uncomfortable, right? So this resolution was called, and of course, as we will remember that we were called to stay home in 2019 and 2021 during COVID-19. So some of these things
2020,
you think?
Or 2019 and 2021. Where are you, Chief? You
right.
End on.
So this of course took place on this day in 1950, which is very interesting. I didn't know. Now I
same.
know. If you didn't know, now you know. Same. Right? Very interesting. And as we are and the day 28th, we know that these are the last 2 days of the month. Right? I don't know if this month will end on the 30th. Right? Yeah, the 28th.
Sure.
And then on Sunday it will be the last day of this month. Of May. We're going to be saying May,
which is crazy. I like it when the month starts on Monday. I like it when the month starts like it's on a Monday. First day of the week.
Yeah.
There's that argument actually.
About Sunday.
Sunday. I was about to say. So I went to church on Tuesday after we departed, guys, and for like 2 seconds there was not an argument, but like there was that thing, back and forth with everyone who was there, asking, guys, when is the first day of the month?
Yeah.
Of the week. Is it Sunday or Monday? Because the thing that was asked was, is Tuesday the second day of the week or the third day of the week? And there was like 2, no 3. 2, 3, and then someone sitting next to me. I don't even know that guy. It was my first time seeing him. He was like, "What is Saturday called?" Kasizulu, Kasixhosa, something like that. Moqebelo. And it's to end. But rona ka Setswana ke la matlhatso. You know?
Yeah.
Ke letsatsi la matlhatso. Because we tend to think it's Satartaga, and Satartaga is actually Afrikaans. Yeah, it's taken from Afrikaans, right? So there's that thing. So, but anyway, I like it when the first of a month falls on a Monday. Let me rather say that, and not say on the first day of the week.
Yeah.
Because other people will say, no, MooCee, the first day of the week is actually Sunday. Blah 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 blah. Anyway.
Yeah. So,
moving right along. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was about to say 3 days until we say goodbye to May. I mean, May has been good. I don't know if it was good to you.
Was May good? I mean, last weekend was cool. This past weekend that was a nice way to close off. Like, that was cool. I don't know what else happened. I mean, there was the Northern Cape thing, but that was like in April. It was month in April. Last week of April.
We also went out before this week. Where did we go, Gunj? We went to the mall, for the Topsy Knowledge.
Oh, there was the Topsy Knowledge knockout. Okay.
Huge highlight. Highlight.
I don't know. May was okay for me. I don't know. April for me, I think. Yeah. Month end March, April was like nice. It was nice. We made people dance the other time. We made people dance at the wedding. Like, so it was, I don't know, it was cool, but it wasn't bad. I'm not saying like it was a bad month. There's just one thing that I didn't like about it. The Wi-Fi thing at home. Other than that, it was just another month. It was just a normal month. But like Mo said, we are today celebrating 148 days into the year of 2026, and we're left with about 31 weeks, and still trailing at 217 days before we say goodbye 2026 and hello to 2027. And so, with it being a Thursday and celebrating 148 days into the year, we're also recognizing and acknowledging International Day of Action for Women's Health. That is International Day of Action for Women's Health, which is a day for women's health that raises awareness of women's sexual and reproductive health rights and the systemic barriers that affect them. Wow, I didn't know that, or I didn't realize at least that there's such a day as today, or like there's a celebration of that magnitude, which is observed annually on the 28th of May since the late 1980s.
Nice.
Right? Celebrated globally, and the purpose behind it is to raise awareness, educating the public about women's health and rights issues, advocating for rights, promoting sexual and reproductive health rights as fundamental human rights. Right? It also encourages grassroots organizations to take action and highlight gaps in research and healthcare across for women in ASAP Asia. Okay, that's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. So if you are a lady out there, I don't know if you are aware of this day and how it's celebrated, but for women's health, right? Their sexual and reproductive health, which is something,
and I think
sexual and reproductive
important.
Hey, this guys. Hey, Mo has been communicating a lot of things lately.
There's something I saw. There was a pamphlet.
Okay.
In Birchwood Hotel for the Santaco elective conference.
Sure.
Right. So this pamphlet was talking about the division of women in Santaco.
Okay.
To say they were rising. To say women, need to be treated in a certain way because there's a certain treatment that they're getting from the division of Santaco, right? So what was happening is a lot of women encountered GBV, right, in the organization. So they were coming together as women, and also they were driving this I think it was a program of sanitary pads.
Okay, yes, I
heard Santaco, maybe if passengers or women who travel, using taxis, they can be given free sanitary pads
Yes.
from Santaco. So I think this also dives into that day and also makes sense when you try to join the two to make an understanding of
Sure.
okay, when it comes to women's health, these organizations, especially the division of women, they're trying so hard to make sure that women are not left behind.
Yes, sir.
In terms of encouraging the grassroots of the organization and what the organization is about. It's not something that's I know I have things that I would say.
Are you affected by women's health, Chief? Are you affected by women's health?
I mean, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I care about women's health.
So do you have someone close who is affected by women's health?
Who's affected? No, I don't
Yes.
think so.
Are you sure?
I'm surrounded by Mbogodos.
Yeah, they're women. Bogota is a woman.
Yeah, I know, but
So
they're
are they not affected by women?
They're not affected.
How are they? How is someone named Bogota but is not affected by women's health?
I mean, I don't know what they do, but apparently they're not affected as we will think they are affected because there are different affections out there.
When I'm Mr. B, talk to me.
So someone once said that the term in Bogoto, it's okay, we accept it now. However, it is a term that was born because
Out of struggle.
absence of men.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's redefined nowadays because there's certain women who redefine what is Mbogoto, because Mbogoto is someone who will go out and fight for their family. It's not like a thing, right? Mbogoto stands up for their family, stands up for the community. Those are the real Mbogotos right now.
The real
They
Bogotas,
have
that's
been
funny.
redefined, right?
Yeah.
Not that old term, because I remember the Women's League. They once came here in Kopanong trying to embrace that to a lot of women, to say, if you fight for yourself, what about the child, the children of the community? Because when you as Luela Utu Imbogoto, you want to stand there by yourself
Yes.
and saying, Imbogoto, I won't fall. No, as the community, we are not supposed to fall. So the
Okay.
real Mbogoto, they fight for communities, they fight for their families, they fight for what really, really stands out into the values of what a real community is.
So are we not at a place where as well, when they say indota must, undota wena,
Indota
are you
must.
indota must?
Indota must what?
Yes, I
That's
can
the
marry
thing,
her.
because
Yes.
if
No,
you say
indota must. nje.
what if I say Indota must punch you?
No,
If
they are
you say
telling you,
Indota
for
must- yeah, because
indota
you must
must.
be specific. Or Indota must what?
Okay, indota must stand up for me when MooCee is shellering me.
I must
Indota
stand up
must.
for-
Yes, you must stop MooCee in his trails
Hey,
when MooCee is
Umdala.
shellering.
Umdala, why can't you
Indota
respond
must
to
buy me. Indota must buy me breakfast.
No.
Yeah, but now you dress in a provocative way.
Backbeat.
This is my
Please,
body. I'm
Alan.
Mbogoto.
Yeah, but
I'm Mbogoto.
it's fine. I can stand up for you, but there's limits. I also call my mini skirts and then
Mara khona wa kumele ngithuke ukuthi ngigcoke iminiskirt ukhona as indoda yami. Indoda must.
so now we spill sugar, cool drinks, sugary drinks, and then like please keep the ants away. No. Why spill?
Keep
Like
the
why
ants away.
attract?
Exactly. I was
Why
about
attract-
No, I'm
to
not
say
attracting.
that.
I just love this outfit. What are you
Nah,
talking
what
about?
does it attract that
It doesn't
outfit?
attract anything. It's just
So-
an outfit, guys. It's
So
not that deep.
if you are a Christian and then you go to places that attract evil spirits, and then when you say I'm a strong Christian,
Yes, I am.
like,
My pastor is there with me. He'll pray for me.
and so when you go to evil places that attract evil spirits, and then you're like, no, guys, my pastor is there.
Yes.
It doesn't make
Prayer warriors at church will pray for me. It's just funny, man. But anyway, that's what we're celebrating today, or at least that's what's being celebrated globally. The day that recognizes women's health, right? The International Day of Action on Women's Health. Very, very, very interesting stuff. So we also have people on a day-to-day basis who are celebrating their days of birth. And today is no exception, man. The first celebrity that we have on our list is Ashwell Prince. First celebrity we have on our list is Ashwell Prince, who was born on this day back in 1977 in Port Elizabeth in Cape Town. He is a former South African cricketer, and Prince scored on Test debut. He was the top scorer on his Test debut with a gutsy 49 against the mighty Australians back in 2001, 2002. He is notable for being the first non-white man to captain the South African cricket team in Test cricket at the age of 29.
Nice.
Very, very cool stuff. Okay, this person I don't know. Ashwell Prince. Yeah, no. I've watched quite a bit of cricket in my time. But yeah, no. Ashwell Prince, I don't know him. But anyway, we still wish him a very, 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 very happy birthday. And then the other celebrity we have who is celebrating their birthday is none other than Gladys Knight. Do you know Gladys Knight?
Gladys.
Is it Gladys? Or is it Gladys? Or is it met Gladys? No, man.
She's Gladys.
Gladys Knight.
I don't know her.
You don't know Gladys Knight? More, I need to like sit down with you on a day and give you like a music.
I also have my people.
I hope you don't mind.
Ask me about Kamumpela.
Oh, guys, but I'm South Africa right? Yes, I did. Why never time so? So you don't know Gladys Knight at all? Let me see. I'm trying to think of a song that you might know of Gladys Knight, or there was a song that you might have heard somewhere. But yeah, I'll find one of the songs. So, but I need to give you a music lesson, Mr. Mo. Like, I need to sit down with you. Konje, the last time, Nasa Itima, Mr. B, who did you not know, Konje, the last time? Stevie Wonder. You didn't know Stevie Wonder's songs. Yeah, you didn't know his songs. So Gladys Knight, you don't even know it all.
No.
At all. Okay, I'll sit down with you, my brother. Plus today, guys, at 4 p.m. we're playing Mo and I.
I never would listen to Butley.
No, again, I'm just giving you. I'm giving you a music lesson, my brother, just so that you're familiar, right? But Gladys Knight was born on this day back in 1944 in Atlanta, Georgia, in the USA, right, in the United States of America. And she is an American soul singer, famous for Night Began, singing in her church choir at the young age. Right, and the Gladys Knight's legacy is profound and multifaceted, leaving an incredible or an undeniable mark on the music industry and beyond. She is one of those songstresses, guys. Like, she's there's an event. I think she only did it once. Oprah did this event once called the Legends Ball, right, where she brought on legendary black woman.
Nice.
You know, and that, have you seen it, Mr. B? Oh, guys, we'll watch it after the show. Like, on the Sunday, so I think it was a 2-day event or 3-day event, you know, and her best friend Gail, I forget her name, that lady, but anyway, they planned it and they put it together at Oprah's house. And you know, Oprah has like a big yard, big house and stuff like that. We know. Look under the table. You're getting a car. You're getting a car. You're getting a car. So she's cool, man. On the Sunday, the morning of, they had like a young small breakfast type of thing, and then she had prepared like a thing, go charting at the yard.
Yeah.
So everyone walked down to her yard, and there was like a brunch type of thing. BB Winans was like the MC for that session, right? And there was a band, there were choir members or like singers and stuff like that. Like, BB Winans started improvising more on the thing. Yeah, BB Winans started improvising. He starts going, Chief, he starts going. And then he passed the mic around. Oh, guys. But Gladys Knight, all these amazing songstresses, black vocalists and like legends in the music industry, guys, started going. Like, I'll show you the video, and it was cool, man. And Gladys Knight was one of those singers on that day.
She's still alive?
Yes. Why would you think that she's not alive?
Because if I'm seeing right here that she's 82 years.
Yes.
She's turning 82 years.
Yeah, she's still alive. Gladys Knight is still alive.
Oh, guys. I mean, the thing is, in the industry, it's rare, especially here in Mzansi, you know, to have like artists, you know, getting to that age.
Yeah.
Because bare artists die, So it's a thing that, okay, what do both ladies do? Because I feel like they need to also share with other artists to say, okay, how do you
this is how we sustain longevity.
Sustain yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, not only music will sustain yourself, because how you've traveled, maybe sometimes your body will be worn out and you can no longer take more, right? So it's very interesting, to see people like her still, around and growing up.
Absolutely.
Birthday to her.
Happy birthday. Let me ask you, anyone on your side that you know of?
Nope.
Celebrating birthday? I know you said May is not really a month.
May, I don't know anyone who is growing up.
Mr. B, outside of Utura, anyone on your side? Okay, I have someone today. I have a very, very cool lady who's celebrating. There we go. Yes, sir, Mr. B. Who's celebrating her birthday today. I met this lady, I think back in 2009.
Your lady?
This lady. She's not my lady. Unomfanelo, Banele. A very, very cool lady. Has actually featured on Refilo Mutse's Eat Local Fridays. Because she was or still is a manager of one of the restaurants that Refilo has covered, right? And so, man, a very, 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 very cool lady, very well spoken. Like, I've seen her videos of TikTok, like, making the rounds now. And I was surprised. Wait, now your videos are making the rounds on social media.
She's trending.
Not trending, but when you do like a video and people start sharing it and resharing it, like the one that people started sharing of mine last year. Was that one? It's not that bad. It's not that cold. I can tolerate it, and it made just the rounds on WhatsApp. Nothing too hectic, but Banele is celebrating her birthday today, and I just wanted to wish you a very, 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 very happy birthday, and I hope the day will be filled with nothing but all great things and love and success and abundance and all those wonderful stuff, man. So from us as the Vooka Breakfast Show, as the Vooka team, and as the Vooka Nation, we would love to say
happy birthday!
Woohoo!
Yeah!
Hip hip hooray! 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 Yes, sir. We hope that the rest of the year will be filled with love, laughter, and all things great and amazing. You absolutely, absolutely, absolutely deserve it. So the time has just gone 3 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock. So what I want us to do is very quickly, go grab a glass of water or like a nice warm cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and then you and I, in the meantime, will be paying our bills, and then you and I and the rest of the Vooka Nation will see each other right after this, as Mr. Mo will give you your latest sports and news update. Yes, sir.
Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? I can tell you've been mixing from the sign you've been given. How you so dangerous? Haven't you played enough? Don't me straighten up, don't me waking up. Fine girl, she want me. Give her my love, only. Till my love, she call me. She do me that, she do me. Fine girl, she want me. Give her my love, only. Till my love, she call me. She do me that, she do me. Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, why you wanna break me so? Delilah, why you wanna break me so? Delilah, why you wanna break me so? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, come land on me. Delilah. Delilah.
7 minutes after 9 o'clock, still watching the Vooka Breakfast Show, and here are your news headlines making top stories this morning. Starting off with your first headline, Ghana begins voluntary evacuation of citizens from South Africa following safety concerns. About 300 Ghanaian nationals voluntarily left South Africa on a government-supported repatriation flight from Johannesburg after anti-immigrant protests and growing safety concerns. Authorities said only 10 passengers had a valid residency document, while others had visa or paperwork issues. Around 30 passengers came from detention at Lindela, and additional flights are expected for remaining applications once documentation is processed. Our next headline, Shebe's defense argues court ended bail inquiry prematurely. Tlhogonolo Chauke has launched an appeal after the Polokwane Magistrate Court denied him bail for the third time. The Lekompo musician faces 20 charges including attempted murder, malicious damage to property, and illegal possession of a firearm. On your last news headline, Joe Sibanyoni, co-accused walk free as case struck off roll. The case against Joe Sibanyoni and co-accused Daniel Masilela, Philemon Msiza, and Opa Sindani was struck off the roll by the Kwaggafontein Magistrate Court after prosecutor Mkhuseli Ndaba failed to appear despite a court order. The four had been facing extortion and money laundering charges. Defense lawyers argued that the prosecutor's absence showed contempt of court and requested sanctions. The magistrate removed the case from court roll and said she would authorize a warrant for Ndaba's arrest. That's all for your news headlines. Now heading over to your sports news, starting off with F1 news. Russell's Canada meltdown raises the title doubts. George Russell's Canadian Grand Prix weekend started strong but ended in frustration after retiring from the lead due to a power failure. While unlucky, his emotional reaction and comments suggesting defeat in the title race raised concerns about his mindset. With teammate Kimi Antonelli dominating the race, highlighted Russell's struggle to handle pressure like Formula One's elite champion. Heading over to rugby news, Pretoria's I-50th cap in Lions' historic URC clash. Lions flanker JC Pretorius is set to earn his 50th cap in historic URC quarterfinal against Leinster in Dublin. After overcoming injury, he says reaching the milestone is special, but winning would mean more. The Lions believe they are better prepared for the challenge and must take their chances against the defending champions. On your football news, Bruce finalizes 26-man squad for 2026 World Cup. Bafana coach Hugo Bruce has announced his final 26-man squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, leaving out several high-profile players. The selection focuses on balance, form, and team cohesion, blending experienced leaders with emerging talent. South Africa heads into the tournament aiming to compete strongly on the global stage. That's all for your news and sports headlines. If you want to share your thoughts or your sentiments with us, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show on YouTube, or if you're listening on Underground, you can send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. 11 minutes past 9, it is the time. We're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we are going to be talking about the Werner syndrome that has been making headlines on your social media platforms. It's exactly 13 minutes past 9, and we see some of the comments are coming through right there on YouTube. Cat Books coming through saying, Dumelang Vooka fam, I just need coffee, I will be fine. Siyabonga uku Vooka. A very good morning to everyone who is listening and joining us this morning. So of course we have also our special NommyP on the line. A very good morning, Nommy. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Vooka Nation. I am doing absolutely well. I love that you said special, NommyP. Am I special?
No, you're not. It was just a slip of the tongue. It happens.
Well, you're just a hater. That's why I'm not even asking you. I'm asking MooCee.
It
thank you for
happens.
acknowledging that I'm special.
No. It's just a wording thing. Like
you are more than.
It's a slip of the tongue. You know, Mauti. Like you just say it. You know, it's a term of endearment. You don't really mean it like that. I'm kidding, man.
Okay, whatever.
How are you doing this morning?
I am very well, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We are aging fine, by the way, right? In which it is bringing us to the conversation that we want to have. I think you have something for us. And what we see right here, the Werner syndrome, I don't know whether it's Werner syndrome. Take us through.
Werner.
Do you have the syndrome?
Werner. What do you mean? It would be very visible if I did. But also, I don't want to make a joke out of it. It is very sad.
Yep.
A couple of weeks ago, or last week, if I'm not mistaken, but I stand to be corrected, we saw the story of Usnentlantla making runs on social media and a video circulating on social media. If you see her, you would think she is a pensioner. However, Snentlantla Khoza is a 31-year-old woman from KZN who has been trending after her video circulated on social media.
Yeah. I mean, to age as quickly as that, what happened? Like, what does it need for someone, or what syndrome or disease do you need to age as fast as that?
Well, going back to the story of Usnentlantla Khoza, her life was normal. You know, she began her 20s and her body was just normal. She looked like a normal human being. And at the age of 27, her body started changing, looking like it's lived through 70 years. Her skin began wrinkling prematurely. Her hair started turning, and everything just started turning for her. She started aging very quickly, which actually makes her look much more older than her mother. Now, with this, right, your skin wrinkles prematurely, your hair starts turning gray. Imagine you're 27 years, your energy just starts dropping, and suddenly you're not just fighting the usual battles of life, but you're fighting your own body. That's a reality for someone that is living with Werner syndrome. It's a rare genetic condition, which is mostly described as adult progeria. It's a disease that causes a rapid aging from earlier than the normal, because you wouldn't expect a 27-year-old to start aging. I mean, at 40, people don't even age that much. At 60, perhaps that's when you start noticing a rapid body changes, but definitely not at 27.
I feel like I've been living under a rock.
Yes,
because I haven't heard of the syndrome before. Oh, well, not in detail like this, right? And I haven't seen the video of, like, because like I'm social media, I'm very bad, guys. I'm very bad. But it reminds me of this movie of not Jessica Biel. Who's this lady? But there's a movie of Ryan Reynolds' wife. Mr. B, please look for Ryan Reynolds' wife. There's a movie that she does, right, where she's struck by lightning, or she gets into an accident, into a car accident, and then she's struck by lightning or something of that nature, and she stops aging. So I think this one is the opposite of that, but it's just a movie, obviously for entertainment's sake. But she stops aging and she has a child. So almost every 5 to 6, maybe to 10 years even, she has to move around, because I mean, Chief, we've known you for 10 years and you're still not changing. Like, you're still retaining
Captain America.
Things of that nature, right? Where your metabolism and your growth sperm or spirit is not so significant.
Yeah.
And it's not so great like normal people, right? And her daughter gets to her old age, and her daughter looks like she's her mother.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like seeing them. There's a scene where they're sitting in a restaurant, and she's like, "Mom." Like it's like, you know, but it's sad. You're absolutely right. I mean, we're seeing on our screens this side the difference of her. Yeah, there we go. You'll see it now appearing on your screen. But look at the sheesh, man. No, this is
so like
sad,
this maybe
guys.
was her at the age of
Before the age of 27, when the growth started happening, or the changes started taking place.
guys.
No, this is sad, guys.
So, Nomfundo, can I ask though?
Yeah.
So, let's just imagine Nomfundo right now as we know you, and you happen to have this rare syndrome. Yeah? My question would be that, yes, your body does change, and to a certain degree, your mind, your brain as well, but the way that you talk and the way that you speak, because I'm not coming from a place of arguing, but I'm just trying to understand whether, let's just imagine you use terms like clock it whenever you celebrate something. Now,
I'm not laughing.
No. Now, honestly, I'm asking from a genuine place that some of these things should carry over.
Yes.
Where if the way that I speak, I use words like amachita, if it happens to me, it means that even at that age. So I saw the video, and to me, it sounded like someone who has always, or someone who grew up 50 or 60 years ago, if you understand what I'm saying.
What do you feel like her speech patterns
has changed also to an older person?
Yes.
A use of words and stuff, definitely. But also, I'm not sure if you guys remember, there was one South African, although it is rare, but I do remember, I think it was around March 2017, we were introduced to a lovely teenager by the name Onkameti Palete. She even requested to meet the President Jacob Zuma for the eve of her 18th birthday. She became very prominent in South Africa, and she was very publicized. Now, to answer your question, Manele, with Onkamete, you could very much tell she was 18. She behaved like an 18-year-old. She sounded like an 18-year-old. She was very charismatic. She was also very funny and very bubbly and confident. So I think it just goes back to your personality. If you are an introvert, obviously, you will just say what you are asked, which I'm thinking Usnet was mostly probably an introvert even prior to the changes with her body. But I myself, you would still tell men that this person is still young, because I would still use terms like clock it. I would still speak like how I speak with my friends.
You can't say mtanami when you speak to people, because I mean you're still 61. You only aged outside, right? Because obviously we would want to know further more details in terms of when she is doing hair checkups, because if you go to the doctor, they will tell you that okay, your bones are starting to age, so you need to pay attention to the things, physical activities that you do, because this I think she can skip, man. She can play skipping or run in a marathon. She's 31. The body inside, she's 31. But this syndrome makes her age. So maybe there is something deep when it comes to this thing, because I mean we do have dwarfism, right? Dwarfism, yes, they explain the medical terms in terms of what happens when someone is growing small and those kind of things. But this one, I think we need to ask questions. If we let this go, I mean, maybe it's a man-made thing. We would never know. If you don't ask questions,
it's another perspective, because when this story came out, right? Initially, you know how fake news are. Initially, South Africans were of the impression that she had gotten intimate with someone that is outside of this country. Now you do know the narrative and the stereotype when it comes to that, right? So a lot of people were saying it's a curse. Some people were saying, well, I think she also does still believe that in her mind as well. because she makes reference that the last person that she was intimate with was a man from Limpopo, and they didn't have a relationship. They were just working at St. Lucia, and they met, they got intimate, and then this is when the changes started. Now, it has not been scientifically proven that there is a link between witchcraft and Werner syndrome. And also do remember, sometimes when a disease is new, people have many conspiracy theories about it. Remember in the early 2000s or late 90s when HIV was, a big thing in the country, people would associate it with witchcraft, izinto zabantu abadala, and traditional stuff because they didn't understand it. But now that they understand it, people, like, even if you were to ask a child that is in grade 2, they are aware of it. So even now on social media, you do have people that are tagging her, not necessarily her, but the page that initially told her story, saying that try inyanga Usman Bani, they'll reverse this is a curse, with some saying this person stole her destiny, it was a destiny swap. Now, we do not know the age of the man that she had been intimate with, but a lot of people are sort of in denial of Werner syndrome, but rather saying it's either a curse or it was witchcraft or destiny swap.
We also need to find out if the grandmother of that man is still alive, because if she's not, that means that man has brought his grandmother back to life. It's witchcraft. It's science.
So you know how witchcraft works.
This is witchcraft.
So you know how witchcraft. We
are seeing it happening in front of our eyes. We are seeing it.
You are seeing it. So, Mr. P, okay, let me talk to me, Mr. P.
Yeah, sorry, just a quick one. And I apologize for being an antagonist in all of this. Now, are there any pictures of the aging process taking place? Because we can see the picture on the left-hand side. This is when she is or was 31. But I would like to believe it was not an overnight thing where she woke up looking like the lady on the right-hand side. So is there like a timeline, even if it's weeks, where it's like, okay, now she looks like a 40-year-old.
The aging starts happening.
50-year-old, 60-year-old, eventually up until the pictures that we see. Because that's the one thing for me where I'm still a bit reserved. I'm not making any judgments as of yet, but I want to see those pictures because the difference between the two is so wide that I'm trying to look at facial patterns, but I can't see anything. Right? It could be someone that, and I'm not taking away from the syndrome itself, but is there any evidence that showcases the
progression,
the aging progression, and we can actually see it?
Well, remember, she started experiencing body changes when she was 27. So I'm assuming this picture was taken when she was either 27 or just a bit before this whole thing started. Now, it's obviously a gradual thing. You don't just wake up and you look 70, There's just a few things that start changing. And I do not think at that time she documented her journey. Because remember, you're in denial, you're in shock, like what is going on. And the last thing you would want to do is pick up a camera and take pictures of yourself. For example, I have acne problems, right? And each time I have a breakout, the last thing I would like to do is to take pictures of me and my acne breakout. Even right now, with my dark spots, the last thing I would want to do is take a picture without a filter or without makeup. So I'm thinking psychologically she was also going through the same thing of it's not something that you would want to document. Instead, it would be something that you would want to cure immediately because every time you look, I'm sure she's even avoiding the mirror because you look at yourself and you're like, who are you? Because I'm not that I'm relating, because obviously I wouldn't, but as someone who has a problem with acne, I sometimes avoid the mirror. So imagine with her now, this thing is irreversible. At least with acne, you have treatments and, skincare products that you can use. But with her, it's a different story.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I don't think she has thought of sort of taking pictures or videos of her journey. But maybe if she did, then it would probably surface on social media within the next coming of weeks.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
For the fact that this is viral in media. One thing I think the media and of course the medical practitioners would do is to try to prevent people coming with their own solutions. A lot of people are now saying she must go to a traditional healer. So, so what are we saying as a country when we see such things? Because I feel like you're going to be giving traditional healers more power now. Because if they find out what's the problem, it's business. They will find, okay, this is how you can make someone age. The next thing, our kids look 85 years old.
But medicine is business all through, Mr. Mo.
I'm saying traditional.
Yeah, whether you look at it in a westernized mindset or westernized setting or an African traditional manner, it is business all through and through. I think one of the things that one of the doctors we had last year on health and wellness, I forget his name. I think the lawyer doctor, Mr. B, the pastor doctor. Simpiwe. But him. One of the things that he mentioned, and this is something I think a lot of us in society are not aware of, is that as much as westernized type of medicine has taken such great strides in tackling a whole lot of the anatomy of the body in terms of trying to cure it whenever one is sick.
Yeah.
There are elements that Western mindsets and perspectives and settings will not understand in the African way of looking at things. So sometimes you find that you are sick and you go to a doctor, your conventional GP or a hospital or a specialist or whatever the case is, and the thing that is bugging you, the thing that is actually wrong with you is of a traditional manner and not a conventional westernized medicine type of thing, you know. So I think we need not take it away from African healing and African traditional ways of tackling sicknesses. You might find that this is actually a spiritual thing or a African traditional thing that has to be addressed culturally or traditionally so. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's business all through. I mean, back in 2020 when the world was going through COVID and lockdown and all of those things, umhlonyane was a business.
Yeah.
But umhlonyane, like we all grew up. Almost every other household. I don't know about your generation, Mr. Mo, but Mr. B, you would know. You were talking about it on 2 days ago when we were going to virtual. Almost every other household had lingana as a plant in the yard. It was just a plant. It's there.
To drink.
If you want to make use of it, you can chop it up and use it as a skincare product type of thing, or you can boil it in water and drink it and whatever else. But when 2020 came and COVID hit, and it was found that lingana umhlonyana plays such a huge role in maybe not preventing, but getting you to a point where COVID does not affect you on such a high level, it started being commercialized.
Yeah.
It started being packaged, and like it's like makuinya, guys. Makuinya arekiswa mo strateng ke mme mang mang kabo one ban. We grew up like that. But now you find in conventional retail stores, there's like a packet of 4 fat cakes, and it's like 30 rand. It's like, hey, matung. Like, guys, when did we get to a point? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that. If it does, it's found velo. This is a traditional or cultural thing that can be cured through traditional healers. It's going to be monetized. Like, who doesn't want to make money, Mr. Mo? If you were to have something that, I don't know, it stops aging or it stops one from waking up with a hangover after a night of drinking, you're going to monetize and commercialize it. You are. You're not going to keep it to yourself.
It's dangerous.
Guys, no. I have this exclusive thing that you can use, especially on a Monday morning if you come from a Sunday night of drinking and going out and whatever.
Yeah.
You take this, in 10 minutes you're good. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what I'm trying to say? People are going to monetize it. But if there's something that I'm coming across here about the syndrome itself. It says it is a rare autosomal autosomal recessive genetic disorder that causes the body to age rapidly, typically beginning in the early teens or 20s. It is often referred to as adult onset progeria and is caused by a mutation in the WRN gene, which is essential for DNA repair and replication. Very, very, very interesting stuff. So individuals with the syndrome grow and develop. Sorry?
Okay, you can finish. No, you can finish. It's okay.
So individuals with the syndrome grow and develop normal until puberty. Early signs often include a failure to experience a normal growth spurt, followed by rapid onset of age-related conditions in adulthood. So when it comes to the age-related diseases, it says that patients develop conditions usually seen in older populations, including bilateral cataracts, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and severe atherosclerosis. Sheesh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff. So it means when this syndrome really does affect you, you even start experiencing, diseases that are normally found in older people. So right. So like what's bugging my mind is, does it also affect your reasoning capacity? Does it affect your speech pattern, like Mr. B asked? Does it affect how you perceive things? Because we know the older you get, like I was 65, 70, 75, the memory also gets affected, how you see and perceive things, your mobility.
I don't think it's neurological.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think it would affect that, because going back to Ontlameti, she acted like an 18-year-old, reasoned like an 18-year-old, and her mindset said she was still a teenager. Yeah. So I don't think it's a neurological thing, or it has an effect on your neurological side of things. But also there's a point that you made about medicine, right? This is going to be very interesting. We are at very interesting times when it comes to medicine, because traditional leaders are obviously coming forward wanting to assist this lady. Remember, there's also homeopathic medicine, right?
Sure.
Which is the use of natural remedies derived from plants and minerals and animals and stuff like that. So it's very interesting, because we've got two types of medicine. It's your homeopathic medicine, and then you have your allopathic medicine, which is obviously the ones that we are mostly exposed to, the Western type of medicine. So now, I'm not saying it's going to be a battle, but it would be interesting to watch who might come up with a solution, or perhaps not a solution entirely, but with something that might assist.
Look, I hear what you're saying. So also coming from your information, so I just found out that this was first described by a German scientist called Otto Werner in 1904. So some things have been there. It's just that social media has the power to exaggerate things, right? Because for some people, yes, it's the first time seeing it. It's been happening. It's just that a lot of people have not been exposed to this, right? So I'm feeling that we know what social media does. It's like a TikTok trend. Once you see someone trending, so once you see someone trending, they're going to take it a little bit step further now to say, yo guys, what is going on? Because people are panicking and asking questions, what is going on, right? Ontlameti is, one of the great examples that we can use. I mean, during those times, TikTok was not really a thing where trending news, prominent. We had, and we were reading, through the news articles and things like that. So Otto Werner in 1904 described it, and then as it is a rare autosomal recessive disorder, that's what we are finding out. Obviously, through panic, that's where people emerge now who are deemed to be, people who have solutions, or they can prevent this thing from happening. It's one of the things that's happening because the global incidence is less than 1 in 100,000 live births, though it is more common in Japan and in Sardinia. Right, so if we take our extensive research to other countries to say, okay, is this thing common? Because that's the first thing that you need to find out first, that is it common in other countries? You might find out that in other countries, there's plenty of people who have this syndrome, right? So I think social media, what they are doing right now is just to exaggerate this thing, but it has been there. It has been there, and what she can do, I think she can just get proper, medical advice, and I'm definitely sure that that's where they are heading. Because when it comes to our health in SA, they will tell you that, hey, some of these things, they require a lot of money, and we will see what will happen, of course, when we follow up with the story.
This also shows, I know it's a rare thing, right? And with most rare diseases, it seems as if even our medical practitioners are not paying much attention because obviously it's rare, so there is no need.
Yeah.
Now, this also talks to the power of social media. Was her survival, or is her survival, reliance on social media? Would we have known her if there was no social media? Exactly. There's so many other people that we don't even know, except for Ontlamete, just because she was in the media, she was in the news and all of that. So this lady, it's just, it raises a concern even with our medical practitioners, because I don't think there's anyone who's come forward that is a medical practitioner to perhaps educate or to put us at ease that, we are researching, we are trying to improve. Because I do know with the improvements that are going on with technology, medicine as well is improving. With cancer, with HIV, you can see that there's developments, there's researchers that are trying to go with the times and develop medicine as technology develops. So with this, it would be very interesting to see after this how are South African medical practitioners going to take Werner syndrome, raising awareness about it, and obviously trying to find ways to sort of heal it, or provide medication to make life easier for someone that has it.
Yeah, very interesting. Going through some of the comment section on YouTube, Cat Books comes through saying, I only learned about this on social media, right? That's what we are, of course, trying to talk about, to say some people and a lot of people out there who panic. I mean, someone might be like, guys, this thing, it's been there. Of course, we know what social media does with the comments, and when people come in and try to offer solutions based on what they see, right? And they judge based on what they see, not what they understand, it seems to be, right? And then Queen says, I'm staying away from men from Limpopo.
That's a stereotype, Queen. Not all of them. In fact, there is no proof that there is a link between that and Werner syndrome.
Yeah.
So men from Limpopo deserve a chance, Queen.
All right, and then Cat Books come through and laughs at what I was saying to say, guys, this is science. I mean, witchcraft. One thing, witchcraft is science.
I don't know. Don't look at me.
It's science. What is it?
I don't know. Do you practice witchcraft?
It's science.
So you've done witchcraft before?
Witchcraft?
Yes.
If you love someone.
Hey, wait. Please answer my question.
I'm answering.
Have you done witchcraft? It's a yes or no question.
We are all practicing.
And this is a direct question to you. I get you claim that witchcraft is science.
What is witchcraft?
I don't know. I've never done witchcraft.
It's science. I'm telling you.
Okay, so because you've done it before.
No.
I'm from experience.
I'm looking forward to try.
African science.
Right. I'm looking forward to trying, you understand, some of the experiments in that African science. Because one thing I have been taught is that the word itself, it's a question. Which craft are you using? I am using African craft. So we are practicing African craft, scientific craft. That's why we're
the first person.
Exactly. So
say I.
I think yesterday when we were sitting we were talking about, the terms in the spiritual realm and doing yoga, going through the practices of spiritual, to say sometimes you have been doing this thing. It's just that they have given you a term and you're like, oh man, can't this thing is called meditating, where I'm just sitting down with my thoughts and so these things, they come. Now you realize later how I'm a witch.
Well, you're a witch, but it's just interesting to find out some of these things, man. Yeah,
very interesting. And then
can I contain a disease, find a reason why it is a disease, so that, remember, they own the pharmaceutical companies as well, so they will try and make money out of something that might be reversible, something that might be a cause of witchcraft. in these African countries, you get exposed to a whole lot of witchcraft that we didn't even know existed in South Africa. I'm now of the idea that, I don't know, cancer, yes, it is a disease, but also there is a correlation between witchcraft and cancer. For example, if ngithi mina, ngizodlisa umoyikezi, for example, I want to poison him, or I want to put something in his food, that will make him sick. And the next thing you have, what is it called? Stomach ulcers, or is it stomach cancer, because of that thing that I had given you that is poisonous, that has now affected your ulcers and your stomach. So I think there is sort of a link, but obviously you need to look at it from a spiritual perspective.
Yeah, see a lawyer, guys. It's as simple as that. Wherever you are, we are lawyer.
We're now a lawyer.
No, but I think, Nommy, you're right, Ngoba. Science tries to explain other things that cannot be explained, because I believe somewhere in the Bible it does talk about your youth being taken away. Now, I'm not saying this is what's happening here. However, she was or is in her youth in terms of the number of years she's lived, but physically it tells a different story.
Otherwise, right? Yes.
So when it talks about enjoying the days of your youth, or writing the words in the tablet of your heart so that they can guide you through the days of your youth. And if your youth gets taken away, that's something, that's it's a big thing. So there's where science has its limitations, and whether this is approached from a biblical standpoint or from a African standpoint, but I think all the leaders need to come through now and speak up.
Yeah.
But also on social media, I saw that one celebrity, I don't know if she went there, or do you have any knowledge of
Tandega Dawn King?
Tandega Dawn King. I think she calls, she's a traditional, what do you call it?
Healer.
Traditional doctor, a traditional healer, yes. So I think she does have products. That's why I'm saying we are at a very interesting point when it comes to Western and traditional medicine, because she's also stepped in to help the lady. So we'll see how it unfolds, because obviously it's not a matter of applying the products and getting the help today and then you see it instantly. So probably within the next 3 months or 4 months, we'll probably see an update.
Yeah. Very interesting. And we know that there are different perspectives when it comes to this as a whole, as we are going to be unpacking the debate, right? We have three perspectives, because we understand that there are people who fall in a different camp. People who say, you know what, she must seek help from a traditional doctor. Others, they're like, she must seek help from a medical doctor so that she can get proper help, right? So diving into the first perspective, the power of community, which is Ubuntu. Some people and a lot of people say this is what South Africa is about, people helping people. If something arises in social media, offer your help, because that's what Ubuntu does. If you see someone struggling, you're driving by, you will stop and ask if they need help, right? Celebrities using their platform for good is also a form of Ubuntu. Just because I have so many followers, it doesn't mean I'm coming through, to push my brand or do something. Communities are rallying behind those in need. Social media is becoming a tool for impact. It's not for likes, it's not for trends, it's not for shares and those kind of things. So this is the first perspective, which is the power of community, which is Ubuntu. And then second perspective is the system failures, because there are other people who are arguing that the system is failing, because this shouldn't depend on lack of visibility. Rare disease patients deserve structured support, or healthcare systems should not wait for viral moments to act, to say this person has been there, what is being done? Because now that's the question that's being asked, to say, okay, what are medical practitioners doing with this case? Right? And then the last one is the awareness versus the exploitation, because this is also a very tough question to ask people out there, that are viral stories raising awareness or turning people's pain into content? Because
both.
It's both.
Both completely.
Yeah.
It's both, because say what you will, and we're not saying that everyone who is a celebrity is after, trying to bring visibility to their brand.
Yeah.
But also, you can't shy away from the fact that if MooCee Mist is seen somewhere, aligned or associated with a story of this nature, and I go there and I offer help however I can or wherever I can, it's obviously going to bring light to my brand.
Yeah.
Like, we can't shy away from that. It's reality, guys. It's reality. More people are going to click on my pages. More people are going to Google and want to find out who is MooCee Mist.
Yeah.
Why haven't we heard of you before? Or why haven't we heard from you in such a long time? Where have you been? What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, outside of this space, what else do you do? Oh, MooCee is a presenter of the Vooka Breakfast Show. Oh, really? Hey, MooCee is one of the DJs on the Vooka Musical Experience. Oh, really? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, pretending as if that's not a factor is like doing no one service.
Yeah.
Is doing no justice whatsoever. At least that's what I think, right? But also, at the same time, it does raise awareness.
Yeah.
It does bring forth light to issues that we should be talking about, issues that should be addressed in society, and not just rare diseases like these or rare instances where we find someone has something going on that we've never seen before ever, or that we see after such a long time. We barely ever see it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think social media is a very tricky place. It's a very tricky place. So I would argue and say, I'm in this camp. It does. There's exploitation that comes with it. Yeah, I'm helping, but you know that at the back end of it, it's also doing good for your brand.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or for whatever brand you're representing, or for whatever brand you are ambassador of, right? If MooCee Mist is going to be the ambassador of the Vooka Breakfast Show, but I'm not like a presenter, right? But then something happens with the Vooka Breakfast Show and I associate myself with it. There's we can't shy away from it. At the back end of it is that I'm benefiting as well.
Yeah.
I am. Even though it might not necessarily be my intention, going there and associating myself and getting involved and helping wherever I can or whatever the case is. But it's just reality.
Yeah.
It's a reality. It's a win-win situation when it comes to that. So yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, very interesting. And then some of the comments came through right there. Kitbook saying, yes, witchcraft is science. And Mo, you don't have to do it. Moose, you don't have to do it to know that it's science. Understand? So, also comes through again and say the Bible brings a twist to this. As Mr. B mentioned right there, that your youth can be taken away. But it's very, very interesting that people have different takes, when it comes to this, as it is stipulating that this is not a medical story. It's a human story. So as humans, what do we do when we see such, situations? Because we can call ourselves human and say, hey, guys, leave medicine out of this. But when such instances arise, we now turn back to medicine and say, guys, this can be solved using so and so medicine. But you can keep your comments coming through as we are left with only 9 minutes till we hit 10 o'clock on the dot. Right? But our perspectives and the perspective that we have been giving and your comments are very powerful. They are very powerful. Thank you so much for that. From the beauty of Ubuntu to serious questions that we ask when such things arises about our healthcare system. But what does this really mean for South Africa as a whole, as a nation, especially for people living with rare diseases, right? We want to hear from you. Keep those comments coming through or send us your voice note on 06049333226. That's 06049333226. And of course, for some people, maybe this story will make them feel a little bit broken because they're too sensitive when it comes to this. When you see someone going through a rare disease on social media, obviously you will feel sorry for them and you feel like there's something that you can do. But imagine your whole life being reshaped by something you cannot control yourself. And we respect what Thandeka Don King is doing, but it also shows we rely too much on individuals instead of the system. We were promised that our system is going to be taking care of us, especially our healthcare system. A bill was proposed, which was the National Health, National Health Insurance, NHI.
Insurance,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have something to say, Nommy?
No, I was just saying NHI, National Health Insurance.
Yes. So it was, of course, promised to the people that, guys, if anything happens or something that might come through, we might be able to help you, right? So we have a comment that has just come through from Kat, and let us hear what she had to say.
Good morning, Vooka family. I hope you are all well. I have learned that almost everything now is about money, whether it's medically, it's African, whatever field, they're all out there to get money. Whatever help that you need will be compensated for. So I think teaching people about how to take care of them, how to avoid some of these things, including on how to make yourself aware of some of these things, it's very important. However, the challenge is that once we are all aware, somebody's going to lose money. So if we stay in the dark, somebody will keep exploiting us. I think I need to pause there for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Hey,
that
Kat,
comment.
nice one. Yeah.
People need to be informed.
I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting. But yeah, like I said, and I think she's echoing what I mentioned. There'll be monetization and commercialization in almost every other space that you visit or you're involved in, especially when social media is involved. Because there'll be something, and I don't want to say exclusive, but there'll be something that is that a few people know of or are aware of, right? And then someone will post it, and then someone else shares it, and then someone else talks about it. No, I saw it on this page, and then that person, it's like a broken telephone type of thing, and it starts being exacerbated by social media, and you know, it starts making the rounds, and it's no longer as exclusive as it was, you know, when it started. And with trends and something being noticed by a lot of people are going to want to corner the market and monetize with it. Well, understand whether it's good or bad for people, but if people are consuming it and wanting more of it, people are going to monetize and commercialize it, and that's just the reality of the society that we're living in right now. And it's sad to see that in some cases it is at the expense of someone who is going through that thing in not the greatest of ways. Well, understand. About who is trending now, and I don't think this is something that she really wanted to share with people like that. And now people are coming up with conspiracy theories, and some, yes, people are coming from a good place sometimes. I've heard of cases where this person you know, was a hitman. And the spirits and the souls of the people that he had taken the lives of were haunting him. But there's apparently a traditional healer who helped him, you know, and took that away. I won't go into the entire story, but like, there are things of that nature.
Of course. Let us know what you think as we wrap up this conversation. Conversation continue across all social media platforms. But another interesting thing and a high alert for Gauteng residents as we are left with 4 minutes till 10 o'clock. Gauteng on high alert as rainwater maintenance is set to disrupt supply. Gauteng has been placed on high alert ahead of rainwater's planned maintenance from tomorrow to the 2nd of June 2026. Authorities are coordinating a province-wide response to manage expected water supply disruption. The work will involve shutdowns at key pumping systems, leading to interruption across several areas in the province. So what you need to know is that these interruptions are expected in parts of Gauteng during the maintenance period. Municipalities are preparing contingency plans, including water tankers and storage strategies. Authorities will monitor the situation via the Provincial Disaster Management Center, and the maintenance forms part of Rainwater's annual program to ensure long-term reliability and sustainability of water infrastructure. It includes upgrades across major systems like the Palmiet and Mapleton, coordinated with Eskom's work to minimize the future failures. So what's next and what you need to know is that authorities will implement real-time monitoring and rapid response measures during the 5-day maintenance window. Municipalities are expected to communicate regularly with residents and deploy support where disruption occurs. Residents should prepare by conserving water and staying informed through official channel until normal supply stabilizes. So if you are in a community group, please make sure that you are aware of the notifications and the alerts. Also go to Twitter on the X, it's Rand Water. That's where they post everything in terms of the place that are going to be affected and what you need to do. So please make sure that you put some water aside so that you won't find yourself without water for the next 5 days, right?
That's a long time, yo.
It's a long
Till the
time.
2nd of June.
Yeah.
It's a while. It's a while.
From
And it
tomorrow
really,
weekend.
like it affects us. It affects us severely, man. Mr. B?
It's not a joke anymore, Mabati.
Amanzi
Drink
ayahamba.
beer, save water.
Sifuna lo muzo onotshwala. Uphi lo muzo onotshwala? You remember when konje ke
I'm busy filling up my bucket.
You
Are
are
you-
filling your pocket with beer.
Well, man, with water. Remember when Peggy Cele said that kanti yini engake setshwaleni, you know, so lo muzo onotshwala siyawufuna. So guys, but like it's a serious thing. I remember 2 years ago, 2 years ago, around the weekend of the 16th of December, like in Thompsonville, and not even in Thompsonville, in Soweto, the greater part of Soweto and Joburg, like water was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like it was a thing, bro, like for a good 3 to 4 days. And water would only, like, all the pumping of it, right, would only be good in the AMs.
Exactly, where people are sleeping.
Yeah, and it's like it defeats the purpose, guys. It defeats the purpose. But other than that, that's where we're going to call it a day for this morning, guys. The time right about now, 59 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock. We're literally seconds away from calling it a morning at 10 o'clock, and we won't see each other until tomorrow morning, right here, where we give you your daily dose of positivity, right? Where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. But if you still want to hang out with us, Maji came through on our comment section. Cat Books, like she just sent her voice note, is going to be hanging out with us later on with myself and the son of Mother Nature, on our TikTok page, as well as on Underground Radio DBN. At 4 p.m. straight, we're going to be giving you great tunes. So this will be the Vooka music experience with myself and Moketi my money, man. So until tomorrow morning or until this afternoon, stay safe, stay warm, stay cautious on those roads. God willing, you and I will see each other bright and early tomorrow morning. Yes, sir.
I've been working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it 'cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell her, shoot your shots.
Nomfundo.
I'm still here.